So you also talk about avoiding the death by PowerPoint trap. Speaking of tools and lightning rods of controversy, uh, what are you say some of the essential E's are there for avoiding the death by PowerPoint trap? Can you elaborate on that?
Sure. It, I feel that when people, let's see, if I've done my job as a speaker, okay, they're going to come out of there being enriched, empowered, encouraged, and educated. All right,
Hmm.
they've
Okay.
got to that's got to happen. And if I haven't done that, then what I'm presenting is death by PowerPoint. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So somebody is enriched when they feel better off, they're enriched. Okay. They overcome defeat, right? And it appeals to their own sense of well-being, their own security, if you will. All right. When people are empowered, well, then that's when they need. That's when they feel like they can do something. All right. They can do something on their own. And not just because I fed it to them, not just because I handed it to them, but I gave them the tools that they can apply and use when they leave the conference or the setting or whatever. All right.
Hmm.
And I suppose that kind of helps them overcome destruction, I guess you might say, right? It's the idea that if I hand you a fish, you can eat today. If I show you how to fish,
Right.
you can eat for the rest of your life.
Hmm.
Well, unless of course you don't like fish, in which case the metaphor, kind of falls apart. But you get the idea, right?
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
giving people the tools, all right, um, appealing to their sense of accomplishment, their self sufficiency, all right. Let's see what I say. Encouraged. So people need to be able to get back up when they're down. Okay, they need to be able to overcome despair. All right.
Mm.
And as I speak to them, I need to give them encouragement and show them they're not alone in in this fight.
Mm.
Their own sense of camaraderie with others that have gone through the same kind of thing. Especially whatever climate, pandemic or no pandemic, we all need encouragement. It's not all bad. All right.
Yep.
And then finally educated. And yeah, I saved that one for the last because that's got to be, if all they're going to be is, I guess I could put a fifth one in here, entertained, do it with flair, right? But educated, they have to have a sense that they have learned something, okay, overcoming their ignorance, processing information in such a way that they can grow on their own,
Hmm.
right? So that's what I want to do with the audience above everything else. I don't want them to come out of there worse than what they were or even the same as what they were. I want them to feel that they can come out of there better than what they were before than what they were before they walked into the room. Okay. Enriched, empowered, encouraged, and educated. And yeah, like I said, maybe I can put another one in there, entertained too, when you can do it with
Yeah.
when you can do it with flair.
Yes. Thank you for adding that because I know it's so fascinating to me. I was thinking about weddings, just attending lots of weddings, gatherings of people, uh, of concerts, plays. These are all events that gather human beings together
Right.
that involve stories in some way. And yet, with business meetings, we're expecting stories from the data, but we don't incorporate any of that flair or entertainment. And I think
Mm.
that's part of what makes these meetings so impossible to get through
Right.
and get value. Like we're gathering all these people and then just dumping a bunch of numbers and talking at them. And that's what I
In a
love about,
monotone
yeah.
voice.
And now on this slide, we
I feel
have.
like Eeyore. Well, here we go again.
Here.